I'm just trying to get you to come into your own so you'll be able to recognize patterns that keep you from developing your personal self. I know that you're young. I know that there are things that you need to do, but it's best to get it cracking lacking right now. So when you get older, you don't get set in those ways, and you don't want to come into change. And change is anything that would take you from stress. You don't want it. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay. You don't have any tension. You still got stress. You don't have any tension. So you can look the word up tension to see what you don't have any tension in your life. I, you don't have any tension. Like I said, I can give you a reading. Don't give you an over. You don't have any tension. I do see where things are falling off, and but not by your word, by timing. Cause some of that stuff that I was telling you about in your first reading, you could have gotten rid of that a long time ago. So the only thing that you're kind of dealing with right now is tension. That's gonna fall off naturally. The stress is coming from not having your way. But I'm here to tell you that your October is beautiful. Okay? I love it. Bullshit done fell out the fan. Things have cleaned up. And you've made it tight. I am proud of y'all, bitch. Oh, excuse me. I am proud of your effort and work towards your personal self-improvement. My Libra is coming out. Excuse me. So, I'm proud to do your reading today because I was starting to categorize you as one of the girls. I was really starting to give up on you. I was really starting to give up on you because it's like you have the. It's like everybody else is more important than. Do you see what I'm saying? You just don't take direct actions with things. So let's go ahead and categorize this reading, and we'll start your chart, okay? Because some of this stuff, honey. Now I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and put love in here, and this is not something I do with. But I'm gonna with your chart. We're gonna go ahead and angle that love, and I want you to, you know how we do. You know how we do. So one of the things you're gonna be dealing with love, and the reason why we're gonna be dealing with love is because uh, something you just missed that's gonna come back and could blow everything up. Because you got positivities in your cards, and then you have some slick stuff in your cards that think they slick. That's gonna try to come back around once something gets greater, which greater is already near. Do you understand? Before the end of October, greater is near financially for you. And let's get it together. We have love. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. We do have love over here. I try to keep. We have love over here, and over here we have. Over here we have that damn stiff shit. This is when this is when you're supposed to make decisions and you go to sleep. Let's put uh PMs. Tylenol PMs. Let's go put it. You know Tylenol PMs or Advil PMs put you dead. You dead. Matter of fact, DEAD on arrival. Drop mic, whatever you want to put there. I put Tylenol PMs, but this is just me. This is not something if you was here with me, I would never put that. I'm putting it to your understanding. I put Tylenol PMs dead. This is the section where you do your non-movement. This is where that come around. This is the stuff that comes back to you. I'm gonna show you where it's gonna come back if we don't fix this. If I don't show you how to mentally move yourself without moving your body. So we have this Tylenol PM type shit. And then we have this upcoming thing, uh, which is supposed to be a blessing, but it's going to turn into fear. Well, you already know it's going to turn into fear because of the type of people you deal with. I see a lot less in your life because you have your focus on something else. Things have lessened. I'm telling you, you don't have nothing but tension in your cards, and that's the things that looks like just left over. A lot of things have left your life. There's a lot of open spaces, but there's a lot of game. I'll show you who it is. Now, let's go ahead and get into your love box. In your love section, it's not about a love relationship. It's about a trickster. Okay? Because we're going to use the word love so it can connect to how you feel about that person. So I can wake you up. Okay? So first of all, we're going to talk about you need to pay attention. That's one thing you don't do. That sleepy shit be fucking you up when you go to sleep on stuff that need to be fixed, stuff that you can move out of your way, barriers you can get out of your backpack. You take a Tylenol PM and go to sleep. And when you go to sleep, you teaching that person you gonna go to sleep on everything like that. That's why this fool is gonna come back when the check comes. Uh-huh. You already proved to him you don't give a damn. That you gonna go to sleep on his ass. You ain't gonna get on him. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. This person is still around you. But not really. Because you guys were talking about something. So I can give you a reading, but I'm gonna give you a scenario. Wink. This person walked away. It's like y'all were talking about something, they didn't get what they want, and they scrambled like eggs, and they started causing problems out of jealousy of what they didn't get. You're messing with a trickster. So let's talk about what you possess and how you can overcome the prankster. So the first thing you want to work on, you got to start working on this stuff now because this stuff is coming up. You want to work on your approach. And in your upcoming time with your approach, I want you to be very settled. Very settled. I want you to use a settled speech. Get this fool out of here. And when I tell you that I want you to use a settled speech, you never do some of the stuff I tell you anyway. Because you got this PM stuff in here and it ruins everything. But I need you to overcome that BS, okay? Because if you give this person that, they're going to leave you. They're going to take it and leave. They already, don't talk to settled. That's what I mean by settled speech. If you see this person again, I need you to, yes, no, be very distant. If you've already told them too much too early, I still need you to use settled speech. Yes, no. Yes, no. Sure, I will call you back. That's settled speech. Limited wording. Okay? I also want you to work on your image. And image is not because you look bad. Image is because you want to fit the position for the settled speech. you got to wear the shoes for the talk. I want you to work on your image. I want you to work on your positioning. I want you to work on how you sit. I want you to work out. I want you to work on how you come off to people. Do you lean too much? Do you? Yeah, no. Do you? I need you to cut all the ghettoisms out. Babe, I need you to cut all that out and just start cutting that out. I want you to find other words, other upgraded words instead of that. In love, currently, I want you to work on your approach with settled speech, one worded, calm speech, taking your time, not jumping on nothing, not hula hooping for nobody. Settled speech takes that tension down and it sets you back and it lets you think more. So while we're thinking more, we're going to take that energy over to your image, your approach. Because if I get you to work on your approach with everybody in your life, the approach will naturally come out to this clown stuff. Okay? It's all about slow commitment to your self-esteem. So I'm giving you two things that's going to raise your back up. We ain't at confidence yet. We just giving you some okay? We just raising the tits up, okay? So we want you to work on your image. I ain't talking about your hair. I want to, because you can look any way and have a bad way about you. You can be the best thing in the world and be a total bitch. That's not what we're doing here. I want you to work on your approach, how you answer the phone. I want you go look up Word Genius. The everyday words you use in your communication with people. I want you to change it with new words, and I want you to know what you're saying to people. I want you to communicate. I want you to be around a new crowd of people, because what you have coming, these fools in your life gonna tear you down. So if you don't get yourself up, you'll never be able to keep anything. Paid for by an embeds. I'm telling you the truth. That's what's in your cards. All this settledness. Don't be sitting around. We said, don't be too quiet. Things are going good. No, it ain't. It's time for work. The work needs to be done. It's time to push up that self-esteem. It's time for that approach to get rid of them people that don't supposed to be in your life. Because if they don't fit the shoe that you serve in, then they don't need to be in the shoebox now, do they? They do, though. They need to get their pay less looking ass out of here, don't they? You want a certain thing. You want a certain lifestyle. You have to know what you want in order to incorporate more positive things. But you got to get the basics first. Your approach, settled speech, settled speech. Settled with this person, this authority figure person, I need you settled speech. Calm words, yes. No. Sure. I'll have to check on that. I'll get back with you in a second. Would you like for me to give you a time frame? I want you to work on your image, the lean and I want you to work on. I want you to work on that, and that comes under the love box. It sure does. That's fish. So we're gonna talk about the Tylenol PMs. And the Tylenol PMs are the things you do as a result of a tantrum. So what you did was, whoever this was you got, man, you threw a tantrum. So in the Tylenol PMs, I want you to work on your aggression. Don't play the kid all the time. Don't let people get on you all the time. You don't deserve to be got on. Don't need to be getting on you about everything. People need to be getting on you about everything. If people are doing things for you, like I say, in your love box, your approach and your image brings in that trust. Do you understand where I'm taking you? I want you to work on your aggression. What you are listening to, how you are taking it, how you are receiving it, how you are receiving. I want to say discipline. How you are receiving discipline. Personal. I want you to work on that aggression. I want you to find an outlet for that aggression. And I want you to work on, if somebody tell you stuff, instead of getting to that childish, I want you to work on how you receive it. Turn it around. Maybe they just saying that to help me get into that love stuff I'm telling you about. As soon as you start feeling that, get it into your image, get into your settled approach. Okay? I also want you to work on yeah, you got some good stuff going, but I gotta get this stuff. I gotta get this. This is your dead stuff. This is stuff you don't even want to mess with, but I need you to mess with it before the end of October. I want you to work on how these little moments where you just sit, and you sit so long and you start thinking, and then you all of a sudden you almost get depressed. That childishness, you're still in the childishness stuff. You got to come out of that. Well, where you going? Time is now, ma'am. I want you to work on your. I'm trying to. Okay, what is the word I used for that when I was doing this? I want you to work on your motion. That's exactly what it is. I want you to work on your motion, because I'm seeing you every which way. Over here in this corner, over there in that corner. You're thinking too much. You don't need to think about anything. You need to be more confident. There should be no reason why you will sit in your home and dip into depression. That's your house. Because whatever you bring in there is what's going to live there. Do you understand? So whatever you bring into your house will sit there. You don't want You may be saying, man, something wrong in here. It's because you brought it in there. That you didn't buy that house with no depression. You bought that house built and ready to live in. I want you to work on your emotion spells. How you sit and think and soak. You don't need to be sitting and thinking and soaking. You need to be lifting and thinking and providing positive thoughts and knowledge to yourself. Get on the internet, look up positive words. Look up positive quotes. When you get into your emotion spills, I need you to go look up Bible. Go get you a Bible. I want you to get into the internet and type in words that you can go look up in the Bible that will inspire you and read those awesome stories that can uplift you. And you need to receive what you read in order to perform it in your life. Isn't that good for you? I think so. Now, you're going to be getting some news that you are not going to like. Because whatever is going on, somebody is holding a judgment close. They don't want to release the bigger thing, but they are in October, okay? Right now, you are going to get antsy, those motion spills. You do have a positive surprise judgment coming your way regarding income. So if you've been waiting on any kind of money or any kind of income, I see another person around with a secret. See, get back in that love box. No love. Nobody around you is promising for your future. Each one of these ninja turtles got something hiding behind their back when it comes to you. They're not being honest, mama. People can feel and smell money, ma'am. Did you know that? Oh yeah. People know when it's coming. It's just something it's just something they just know. There's anybody. Leave love alone. Leave love alone. It is not your partner. It is not your friend. And it is not getting along with you. And the reason I'm telling you to leave that emotion alone, because it has the tendency to break you down and take you into those emotion spills and take your character down and have you soaking and getting. I'm giving you a counter reaction to what they can create if I don't get to you first. I need you to do these things. Watch emotion spills. Find positive things. Get out and walk. Don't be lazy on yourself. This is your life. Don't get lazy. Let them do that. Don't you get lazy on yourself. You may miss the bus, okay? You have people around you that are so dishonest. I don't even know how you sleeping. There are 2 males that you can't trust. There is not a lover in your cards. I've never seen anybody in your cards that you are going to end up in a committed relationship with. I see people with their hands out and tricks up their sleeve. That's why I say, watch your approach. Because there is something about these 2 people thinking the same thing. So there's something about you they think they can get over. So since they think they can get over, let's just change the approach. Let's change the speech. Let's watch the image. Just don't change everything. Don't get to hooking up with these fools no more. If they come over, don't get to laying in their lap. They can't spend the night. The night is over at 10, okay? You want to come over and eat, you're going to eat. And then when don't tell them they leave. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wash these dishes. You going to take that trash out? No, I thought I spent the night. No, I thought you was going to go home. No, I got something to do tonight. I got new rules. You can call me when you get home. Pull the chair out and excuse his ass, okay? Cut out the spending the nights. Cut out the dates with these people currently. Cut out the borrowing. Cut out the calling and giving them all your problems. Maybe they climbing your money ladder. They both got something for you. And it all includes your demise. They plan to take and leave you. I'm not going to lie and tell you anything. Nobody in your cause is for you. Nobody in your cause is being honest as far as love, mama. That's why I don't do love. Because you got to break it to them or you keep your mouth shut. I've told you this like 5 times. Leave the ninjas alone. It ain't going to work. They are deceivers, both of them. the authority figure playing games. And this one that I love, he got something for you. He got something behind his back. He gonna pull it out when the time is right. But for the current time, he gonna keep a big old grin. Yeah, girl, we can do all of that. But if you work on this love box that I told you, the subtle speech, the rules, the image, take no, not the, give them a reason to respect you. Give them a reason. Oh, I ain't gonna stay there. I'm gonna go home. If they ain't saying it, you better get them to saying it. There are things to be done and improvements to be had. You can't have these around while you're trying to move into your new life. I'm looking at your new stuff right here before November. You keep any one of these two around, you might as well drink the whole bottle of pills. Because you're going to be broke. They plan to come and take from you. Quit talking your business. Quit laying up under these foods that don't mean you no good. If you're struggling and striving with this thing, cut it out now. You're supposed to always know better than the next one when it comes to yours. Always have a plan in the glove box. You never have one iron, baby. You keep three. And when stuff like this happen, you kick into the two. The kick into the two is you lay back, settle speech, and you just play them numbers. Can I come over and hang out for a while? This ain't the park. I'm about to go to bed. And sit and do what you was doing. Set your boundaries, mama. I want you to put boundaries in this box. There's nobody in your cards that you are going to marry or be with, or is going to get into a long-term commitment with you. These people you dealing with are playing games and they after something with you. And I told you this from the beginning. The only thing is something has settled and you only have tension. So you have room to get rid of people. You have not even in their way. Slow drive their ass. I call it slow drag them. When you slow drag them, they don't see it coming until they have been drugged, okay? Now you can't spend the night. He's been drugged, okay? So what we're working with in your chart is your approach to yourself, with your subtle speak, your image, not just giving in and watch where you go when you go to 7-Eleven. Don't lean all in the boy. You ready? Work on it. You're going places. Wait. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I will return that call. I'll give you I want you to change everything like that. And these two will be gone. Because they go back, are you trying to act bullshit? I ain't trying to act like nothing, nigga. I'm just trying to upgrade. Like I say, you will know who's in the shoebox when it's time to wear it. And these two ain't in there. I don't give a damn if they Jordans. They ain't in the box. I told you to leave these people alone. These people are going to ruin things for you. And you got one that's playing games, that's a little bit older, that stepped away, but he's still up to something. He talked to you about something, was trying to talk to you about something, and walked away about a situation. Now it just leave that fool alone. And this one that comes around and knows how you are and pushes and primes, and he's a pretty boy. He's about somebody that will cheat. He's somebody that will wear his heart on his sleeve, meaning any female will walk up and he'll give a hand to her. This is not a faithful man. This is a trickster, period. And on, period. And I ain't on I'm just I want you to work on your dead moments. Your dead moment is being lazy with your image. Check the scene. You know how this works. I want you to put this, what you're going to do, this, how you're going to fix it, and equals it to the work that you have done with what I'm giving you here. Now let's talk about it's very hard to deal with you sometimes because you are very moody and you sweet as pie. You very moody, but you lazy on your life. You're lazy on your emotions. All these things that you have let into your life, it ain't their fault. You don't know how to push it up. You don't know how to speak it out. You don't know how to routinely, consistently better yourself. And when you do that, you eliminate a fool. female or male at this point. Everybody that ain't acting right. But in your case, it looks like everything else is okay. But I want you to, these are the two things I want you to work on, Mama. I don't like this shit. I told you, I don't like it. I don't like that you are allowing it. Because you are. You are allowing it. Rushing and pushing all over this. Rushing and pushing over these old fools. You better get it together or snap necks. You're going to have to work on your approach and your image. That will eliminate a fool. You ain't got to be loud and ghetto. You ain't got to put your hands on nobody. You just work on your approach and your image. You know that iron fist with that velvet glove, you feel me? Give them that softness. You ain't got to do nothing but routinely self-improve that approach. Routinely self-improve that image. You ain't got to cuss and fuss. You just got to show them how you gonna do and how you ain't gonna settle for it anymore. It's the same thing as saying goodbye. But with these people you deal with, you got to show them better than you can tell them. And if you're not willing to put in the work of the stuff I'm giving you, girl, I don't know what to tell you. This is easy pie. You need to raise your self-esteem up. You need to work on your approach. You need to work on how you come out to people. That's why I say work on the coming back. Work on the how you speak. Work on the They ain't acting right. We don't get to talk. You don't get to talk to me. You want to come over. You don't get to, you don't ask no more questions about what nobody been. This person ain't for you. You shouldn't even have to go there. Don't be asking no more girlfriend questions. Take yourself out the girlfriend, but don't be asking where you been at, how you doing. Don't be asking, don't be giving no information. Don't even go around anybody this person knows. And if you do, that's your fault. Okay? Work on your approach and your image, and you will eliminate any food. Okay? And I'm not trying to be rough on you, but come on now. Come on, we're close to getting into our victory moment, and we're close into getting closure in our past and welcoming new self-development in our future, and you're not there. You're dead. You're letting your dead. Put it this way. You're letting a demon eat up your dead, and that's all demons do. He is comfortable with what you are presenting. And you see it as, we're in a relationship. Work on your approach and your image. And when you start doing that, you start seeing traits of a fool come out. He do that, I don't do that. You mean he was doing that? It's going to come out. Because you have lifted your old way into a new way. And you have put your faith into yourself. Come on, give it to me. It's not about them. It's about you. I've been helping you with this. That's why I'm so on you about being on time. That's why because I know you close. When I first opened your cards, I saw how close you was to this. But I got to get you I got to get you to do the work. I can tell you. I got to do it. Get rid of it. Do these things. They come in things. And if I can set you into a routine of confidence, you're going to tell them, that don't work. That's not happening. So from now on, you're not a girlfriend. We don't do girlfriend things no more. You answer the phone when you want to. You get up and go when you want to. You talk when you want to, but settled speech. Why you answer the phone? Oh, I was over here doing something. Can I help you with something? Can I help you with something? What that mean? I was just asking, what did you want? Go over that head. You see what I'm saying? Get rid of a fool. That's your only issue. And you got a problem with doing it. Because your feelings is attached to somebody that you think is in it to win. And it ain't that. I'm telling you, this fool got his hand behind his back. And I'm sure you should know that by now. So let's work on the last box. And your last box is going to be the toughest thing that's going to come in. No matter what, you will get that victory box. Your victory box is in October. I just keep feeling it. it keeps telling me to go to the victory box to get the up. Now we ain't gonna go there. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna do the victory box, and I'm gonna tell you where you're going. I gave you your result. I gave you your result. I gave you your dead moment. The dead moment is what's gonna keep you in suppression. Not setting boundaries. The childishness, the aggression. Say the motion spells. All the things that this person eats alive. He don't know he doing it. It's just trying to make you unhappy so you cannot thank God for how he has kept you and how he's going to bless you from all your pain. See it that way. If you can see it that way, you're going to understand where I'm coming from. So let's talk about this next set of, I'm going to call this volume. And I want you to put this next to the Tylenol. Your volume is very heavy, mama. There's a lot of discipline, you don't have to be told nothing. You have a lot of and I'm not rough. I used to be worse than this. I'm actually nice. I used to be bad, really nasty. But I got results. I got results. And I'm going to get them from you too. And I'm not rough with you. I want you to be the best that you can be. And I can't pussyfoot and lollygag and kiki with you. I got to give it to you. And if I can't give it to you, then I can't do it. That's me. I just like to be honest when it comes down to people. Okay, so your volume box. And I want you to write it here. If I didn't show you, I think I did volume. See, it's getting simpler and simpler. The problem we have is the stuff I told you to get rid of 3 or 4 months ago. But I still love you anyway. What is it?
Are you still doing it?
Yeah, I'm almost done. So here's your volume box. Your volume box consists of things you haven't gotten over. There's a lot of ill will. Those are deaths in your cards. There's a lot of deaths and endings you haven't gotten over. There's a lot of rejection. See, these things, it goes along with your approach. You have a lot of rejection. And you have something, you see, your victory is already here. But I'm giving you the facts that you can work on. So you can feel good about it when it approaches. I worked on this and I worked on that. Now I can enjoy. I've been released. I released my own self. Now I can enjoy my victory. Without this release, I just got a little change. We finna go party. See that perspective. See that change. See that whole total different perspective. Okay? You have a lot of deaths, like a lot of endings and a lot of sorrow in your volume box. And your volume box is what keeps people like this around. Codependency, mamacita. You've also had this rejection, and I think this rejection came from something that it was in a two. It was either 2 people or it was 2 parents or it was 2 people in your family. You felt like were rejecting you, and you've always carried that, and you've always probably not seen accepted. You didn't. I want you to put acceptance in there. I want you to work on that. That's what that childishness comes. That's why you still act like a baby. It says this in your cards. You still act babyish. It seems like you are an adult, but people still have you down here for some reason. It's because of this. It's because of this mildness about you, this lovable side about you, and they're not respecting it as a woman. They're respecting you as a child. Whole different ball game now, isn't it? That's why I'm giving you this. I'm taking you somewhere. But it's gonna change, and you're not worried about nothing but one thing. But you need to be working on this stuff. So we're gonna keep it short. Your ill will is these deaths. Your rejection is from how people see you, and your acceptance is where you're going to move into this new light. I need you to release this rejection. This rejection. I don't know how you're going to do it. I can't give you no advice on that. You got to find your way to do it. I say get out and work out. I say walk, get around positive people, get into your Bible, go look up scriptures that pertains to acceptance, that pertains to how you are feeling at that moment, and you receive that, and you talk to the Lord about it, and you push forward in a positive way. Meaning put your best foot forward, but don't you think twice about what you ask God to release. You can't ride the fence if you're going to ride the donkey. Because the fence going to have you stuck. The donkey going to move you. You can't ride him and come over there. They two different things. This is to keep you. This is to move you. What you going to do? Okay? You didn't have much in that box. Because your volume, like I said, you got a lot of, your stuff is way different. It's getting better. It's getting better. I love it. I love it. I just need you to grow up. That's why people come in this baby. They don't need you to baby me. Take your life, push it up, and show them how to do it. But it takes a certain approach in order to do that. It takes a certain maturity in order to do that. Just because you're on the receiving end of a victory don't mean you're ready for it. You have to prepare yourself for what you are being blessed with so you can keep it. This is for you. This is for your new beginning. It can't be new with these things lingering in your heart. Where is the room for your faith in approach? Where is the room for your faith with the boundaries? Where is the room for your faith with this rejection? That's what I'm asking you. Get into that. Find out what that means to you. You're going to have to come into something that's going to break you. And usually when you go asking God for stuff, the first couple of times he'll grant it and, keep going. And then he wants to see how your faith works. Do you really believe that he's giving this to you because you asked? Or do you just want it because you know it's given? You see what I'm saying? At some point, you're going to have to find you a belief system that will cover you when you have people like this in your life. Because God will reveal to you who's for you and who's not for you. But only if you keep your mouth shut. Will he do it twice? That's all I'm going to tell you. And that's it. I can't give you nothing else. You got to learn the rest once you come into a belief. When you come into a belief system, can't nothing go wrong in your mind. You could be struggling and striving and down to one tooth and a pack of gum, but if you believe that it's going to work out, your confidence is higher than any rich man. They can't buy that. They can't buy that. I'm telling you, ma'am, they can't buy it. And that's what you need to possess. You're the type of person that needs to possess that intolerable faith. You got that. You know what? I'm going to put, girl, you better stop. You got to find it. You got to find it, or you're going to continue to be defeated. You need to put in between each one of these sections intolerable faith. Intolerable faith. Relentless. When nobody else believes, you going to believe. When don't nobody else go, you going to go. When nobody else stands up, you will for yourself. And your last box is your victory. Your chart is getting shorter. So I'm probably going to be working with you once you get going. That's what it's looking like. Everything has cleared up. Now I want to talk to you about the messages. This is your victory box. Like you've been waiting on this the whole damn night. Now, there's something wrong with one of your sides. You sitting funny for some reason. You in pain. I don't know if you're sitting like that because you don't feel good or whatever's going on. You are hurting and you're sitting on one side. That's going to be healed. Honest, you can go even, for some reason I just see, it could happen in your sleep. And you see, sometimes you get healed and you don't recognize it. You got to, wait a minute, thank you. And when you recognize it, just say, God, thank you. Thank you. And that is your point of contact. I call it tiny. It's your point of contact now. It's to show you what's next to come in. Okay? So I still see you being a little rough. But you're in the victory lane. So the victory lane consists of messages about income that you've patiently been waiting on. We ain't gonna write nothing in that box because you can do whatever you're gonna be getting the messages about what you've been waiting on. But you're gonna be it's like you're gonna be in pain, and then one day you was leaning over and you didn't even realize that it wasn't hurting no more. That's your timing. You're gonna get a new job. And this new job has something to do with packages or babies. Working with babies, maybe gift wrapping, maybe baby something, maybe it has something to do with children, and it could have something to do with gifted children, or it could have something to do with children and gifts. But this is something that's going to open up a huge door for you financially. Not only are you going to be going to this new job, timing says it has something to do with children. If you love children, you're going to be working with them. See, when things go right, you get what you want. You keep your faith alive. Keep it here what you truly want to happen in your life. Never pray for a man to be into your life that's not doing you good. Don't say nothing about I want him to act right. That just ain't possible, because you can't judge. You got to let them be who they're going to be. They have proven to you who they are. Why would you ask him to change them? Yeah, he can do it, but only through going to church and changing a lifestyle naturally that way. Getting into another headspace. We're not working with that here, ma'am. We're working with a straight, I don't want them. And I'm telling you this. You don't regret it. You do what you want to do. But you have great things coming in your victory box. You have this awesome job. You're getting news of this income that you patiently been waiting for. This pain is going to leave you some kind of way. You're going to be like, I'm getting this job and this out at the same time. Things are finally happening. Things been happening. You just didn't make moves to bring it in. When you know you want something, you pull in. You start working in it. Ain't nobody going to put you on no path. Yes, the steps are ordered, but you got to put the shoes on and get to walking down the merry road. Oh, yes, you do, ma'am. It's not a game around here. Whoever told you it was easy, they got money. Because they can buy their way. But there still is not here or there. Okay? This is your chart. It was really good. It was less stress. Your victory box is coming up. I want to say October, November. We're going to continue to work together. I want you to work on everything I told you to work on. I want you to refer to this video. I want you to do what you're supposed to do. I want the best for you. I want you to be able to enjoy your new life. I know the things that you are going through, and it's nobody's business but you and the Lord. Just talk to him about it. Come into faith practices. What I mean by faith practices, read your Bible. Find scriptures to enlighten your heart. Find words to bring you up into a new nature. Work on your approach. Work on your image. Work on your dead moments, because those are the ones that bring in these certain type of energies that don't want to leave, because they know you. You don't want to show the dead moments anymore. You know, the box with the aggression that don't never show nobody that stuff. That's the stuff you keep to yourself. You never show that, because people work on that and they work you, and you could never get away from it unless you stop showing it. My name's Belinda. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you. I hope you enjoyed this joy. And if you are watching this out there, it's bproctor2011 at gmail.com. Right now, I'm offering these charts for $35.